paper clips to measure, and I said you could find a paper clip about the size of the paper clip that was on the paper, or if you wanted to cut that paper clip out, you could. So get something to check your paper with, like a colored pencil or a crayon or a marker or a pen even, and let's go over numbers 3 through 6 together. Okay, so we had to measure our feather, and our feather was about 2 paper clips long. So as long as you had 2 or 3, you're good. You don't want to have something like 7 or 1. Then we looked at our orange crayon, and we said it was like 1, 2, it was about 3 or 4 paper clips long. And then look at number 5. It says draw a picture to solve. Carla's pencil is 5 cubes long. About how long would the pencil be if Carla measured it with paper clips? Explain your answer. So I looked, and here is how long my cube is. And then I tried to draw a line that would have been 5 cubes long. And then I measured it with the paper clip, and it looked like it was like 1, 2, 3 paper clips long. So I said Carla's pencil is about 3 paper clips long, and that's how I figured it out. I measured it out as 5 cubes, and then I measured it again with my paper clips. All right, number 6 says, which is not the correct length of the scissors? Choose all that apply. So first I had to measure my scissors and paper clips and figure out how long they were. And they were about 4 paper clips long. The scissors were about 4 paper clips long. So that means it could not be 10, it could not be 6, and it could not be 2. So those would be all the wrong answers you would choose. But the only way you would know that is to measure it first and make sure that you knew it was about 4 paper clips long. Okay, so let's give yourself a smiley, a star, or whatever you want to put on this. And let's look at your Tuesday math challenge. If you did your Tuesday math challenge, you'll check it with us. If you didn't do your Tuesday math challenge, you can do it with us right now and fill in the answers. Now, if you notice, some of our objects are kind of squiggly and some are straight. So they want to know, if you have a squiggly object, are you going to measure it with just cubes and lay your cubes out like in a squiggly pattern? Or are you going to use a string and then you can straighten it? So if it's a squiggly object, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take some sort of string so you can go around the squiggle and then straighten it out. And then once you straighten it out, that's when you're going to measure it with your cubes, okay? So I did that, and my scarf, I said I needed to use string and cubes, and it was about 5 cubes long. My flute or recorder was straight, so I know I can just put my cubes straight across. And when I used my cubes, it was about 3 cubes long. My flower was also straight, so I used just cubes, and it was about 2 cubes long. And my lizard here, he looks like he could be straight if I went like this, but I got to get him from his tip of his nose all the way down to his tail, and then his tail kind of squiggles a little bit. So then I would have to do that and stretch it back out. And when I did that and I laid my cubes across it, it looked like he was about 5 cubes long, okay? So give me a thumbs up. How are you doing on that part of the math challenge? Does it make sense? Great job. Flip like a pancake. Same thing here. I had 3 bracelets. It says Kate needs to hang these bracelets in order from shortest to longest. So I can't use just cubes because I can see they all have a little bend or squiggle to them. So I had to take my string first, or my piece of ribbon, whatever you're using, and go and squiggle around them and then straighten it out. So I did that for each one of my bracelets. I said this blue one was about 5 cubes long. The pink one was about 6 cubes long, and this little black one was about 4 cubes long. Explain why I used those tools, and I did. The bracelets are not straight. You can measure the curve or the squiggle part with the string, and then you make the string straight, and then you measure that with the cubes. And I put mine in order from shortest to longest, saying it was the black one, then the blue one, then the pink one. All right, so great job on that math challenge today. We're gonna go back into our math books, and you can be working in your book. you could be pulling out of your book, but we are going to use pennies today.
What?
To be measuring.
Just a review?
Okay, and we are going to do this page, page 689 together. You're going to do page 690 by yourself, and your Wednesday challenge is going to be 695 and 696. So this is the challenge if you're going to do it. But if you can find a penny, we're going to try to measure these objects together with a penny, and it tells me when I do my duck is about 1, 2, 3, and get almost about 4 pennies long. And then this little tube, it looks like maybe it could be a tube of paint or toothpaste, is like 1. And then if I put my thing there and move it, it's about 2 pennies long. So if I do my shoe is about 1, 2, it's probably about 3 pennies long. My shirt is about 1, probably more like 2 pennies long. And my spoon looks like it's about 1, 2, maybe 3 pennies long, okay? So we're gonna use a penny. If you don't have a penny, you can use like another coin. Use something small, like a dime. Don't use like a quarter because that's gonna really mess it up. All right, so you are gonna flip this over like a pancake, and you're gonna answer number 4, number 5, number 6, and then this says, which of the objects above is the longest? So you'll answer number 7, and this says measure the height, which is how tall it is, which goes this way, of the rectangle, and write the number. So you're gonna measure just the height, how tall it is. The height is how tall it is in pennies. You'll do this, we'll check this over together. And again, Wednesday math challenge is 695 and 696. And I will see you tomorrow, which is Thursday. Bye, Percy.